Welcome back to the channel Numismatics Coins to the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today we're exploring the 1961 D. Jefferson nickel, a classic 5-cent coin from the Jefferson nickel series minted at the Denver Mint. Featuring the portrait of Thomas Jefferson and the historic building Monticello, this coin is a great example of American history in your pocket. Even in MS-60 mint state condition, collectors value it for its design, history, and place in the long-running U.S. nickel series. Let's discover what makes this coin special and why collectors still search for it today. Top 4. First up, the 1961 D. Jefferson nickel is an important coin in the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which has been produced in the United States since 1938. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. The Jefferson nickel features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the United States Declaration of Independence. The design was created by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose artwork won a national design competition held by the United States Mint in 1938. On the obverse side of the coin, Jefferson's left-facing portrait appears with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1961. The reverse side shows Jefferson's historic home, Monticello, along with the words EPLURIBUSUNUM, Monticello, and 5 cents. The 1961 D. Jefferson nickel was produced during a period when the United States economy was expanding, and coin production was increasing to meet the demands of commerce. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a composition that had been standard for Jefferson nickels since the series began, except for the special wartime nickels made during World War II. The 1961 D issue had a very large mintage of more than 229 million coins, making it a common circulation coin at the time. However, collectors often look for well-preserved examples in higher grades such as MS-60, Mint State 60, and above. A coin graded MS-60 means it was never circulated and still retains its original mint luster, though it may show noticeable marks, bag scratches, or dullness from storage in mint bags. Although the 1961 D. Jefferson nickel is generally considered a common coin, it still holds historical and collectible value. Many collectors search for pieces with full steps on the Monticello building, which refers to the clearly visible steps at the base of the structure. Coins with full steps are much rarer because the design details often wore down during the minting process or from circulation. A high-grade 1961 D. Jefferson nickel with strong strike quality and full steps can command significantly higher prices among collectors. Even though most circulated examples are worth only a small premium over face value, pristine mint state coins can be worth several dollars or more depending on their condition and certification. Today, the 1961 D. Jefferson nickel remains a popular collectible among numismatists who study the long history of American 5-cent coins. It represents the era of early 1960s American coinage and reflects the craftsmanship of the United States Mint during that time. Many collectors enjoy preserving these coins, not only for their modest market value, but also for their connection to American history and the legacy of Thomas Jefferson. Coins graded MS-60 by dealers such as Littleton Coin Company are often sold to beginner and intermediate collectors who want affordable examples of classic U.S. coinage in uncirculated condition. Over time, well-preserved specimens may become more desirable as collectors continue building complete sets of Jefferson nickels. Next up, the 1962 D. Jefferson nickel is a 5-cent coin from the United States that represents an important period in mid-20th century American coinage. This coin was minted in 1962 at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark located on the reverse side of the coin to the right of the building known as Monticello. The Jefferson nickel series itself first began in 1938, replacing the earlier Buffalo nickel design. The coin features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse front side. The design was created by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, whose artwork won a national competition organized by the United States Mint. The obverse of the 1962 D. Jefferson nickel shows a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1962. On the reverse side, the image of Monticello appears in the center, with the inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the same metallic composition used for most Jefferson nickels, except the special wartime issues produced between 1942 and 1945. By 1962, the United States economy was expanding rapidly, and coins like the Jefferson nickel were being produced in very large numbers to meet the demands of commerce and everyday transactions. The 1962 D. Jefferson nickel had a very large mintage of approximately 280 million coins, reflecting the growing population and increasing use of coinage in daily American life during the early 1960s. Most of these coins entered circulation immediately and were used for small purchases such as vending machines, transportation fares, and retail transactions. Because so many were produced, the majority of surviving examples today are common and typically worth only a small premium above their face value. However, coins in uncirculated condition, or those with exceptional quality, strong luster, and full details on the Monticello steps, known among collectors as full-step specimens, can be more valuable in the numismatic market. Collectors of the Jefferson nickel series often search for high-grade examples of the 1962 D coin because well-preserved pieces can be difficult to find with perfect strike details. Coins graded by professional grading services may command higher prices depending on their condition and rarity in top grades. Today, the 1962 D. Jefferson nickel remains a popular coin among collectors of American currency because it represents a classic design, a historical era in U.S. minting, and the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. Next up, the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel is an interesting modern coin from the United States that continues the long-running Jefferson nickel series first introduced in 1938. This coin was produced at the famous United States Mint facility in Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries the P mint mark on the obverse side. The design of the coin features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's most influential founding fathers. His image faces left and was originally designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag. On the reverse side of the coin appears Jefferson's historic home, Monticello, a symbol of American history and architecture. The inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM, Monticello, and 5 cents surround the building, reflecting the traditional design that collectors have admired for decades. The 1992 P. Jefferson nickel was struck in very large numbers as part of the regular circulation coinage used in everyday transactions throughout the United States. During 1992, the Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of these nickels, ensuring that the coin became common in circulation. Like other Jefferson nickels of its era, the coin is made from a cupronickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and a distinctive silvery appearance. The coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, with a smooth edge. Although millions were produced, collectors still search for coins in uncirculated condition or with special characteristics such as full steps on Monticello, sharp strikes, or rare minting errors that can significantly increase the coin desirability. In terms of value, most circulated 1992 P. Jefferson nickels are still worth their face value of 5 cents because of their high mintage and widespread availability. However, Coins that remain in mint state (MS) condition can sell for $1 to $10, depending on their grade and eye appeal. Exceptional examples graded MS-66 or higher by professional grading companies can sometimes reach $40 or more in collector markets. Coins displaying the coveted full steps (FS) designation, meaning the steps of Monticello are fully visible and sharply struck, are particularly sought after and may bring even higher prices at auctions. Rare mint errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or planchet errors can also make a 1992 P nickel far more valuable than ordinary pieces. For coin collectors and treasure hunters, the 1992 P Jefferson nickel is a reminder that even modern coins can become valuable depending on condition, rarity, and unique minting features. While it may look like an ordinary coin found in pocket change, carefully examining it for high grades or unusual errors could reveal a piece worth far more than its small denomination. Many collectors enjoy searching through everyday coins hopping to find a perfect example that could become a prized addition to their collection, or even a surprisingly valuable discovery. Next up, the 2002 D Jefferson nickel is a modern United States 5-cent coin that carries a long tradition of American coinage. The Jefferson nickel series originally began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel design. The coin features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse. On the reverse side of the 2002 issue, collectors can see Jefferson's historic home, Monticello, located in Charlottesville, Virginia. This design had already become one of the longest-running designs in American coin history by the time the 2002 D coin was minted. The D mint mark on this coin indicates that it was produced at the United States Mint facility in Denver, which has produced billions of coins for circulation across the country. The year 2002 was an interesting time for the Jefferson nickel series because the design was approaching a major change. Just a couple of years later, the United States Mint introduced the Westward Journey nickel series in 2004 and 2005 to commemorate the Lewis and Clark expedition. Because of this upcoming redesign, the 2002 D nickel represents one of the final years of the classic Monticello reverse that had been used for decades. Millions of these coins were struck at the Denver Mint, making them common in everyday circulation. However, collectors still search for well-preserved examples because coins with sharp details and bright surfaces can become valuable additions to coin collections. In terms of composition, the 2002 D Jefferson nickel is made from a durable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a composition used for most U.S. nickels since the 1940s. The coin weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters. Although most examples are found in worn condition due to circulation, uncirculated coins graded at higher mint state levels are more desirable. Professional coin grading companies sometimes certify these coins with grades such as MS-65 or higher, which can increase their market value significantly compared with regular circulated pieces. When discussing the value of the 2002 D Jefferson nickel, most circulated examples are generally worth around 5 to 20 cents, which is close to their face value. However, coins in uncirculated condition can sell for $1 to $10 or more, depending on their quality and eye appeal. Rare varieties, strong strike examples, or coins with unusual minting errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or double dies, can sometimes reach much higher prices in the collector market. These rare error coins are the types that collectors carefully search for in pocket change and coin rolls. For many coin collectors, the real excitement of the 2002 D Jefferson nickel lies in the possibility that an ordinary-looking coin might hide an extraordinary value. A perfectly preserved example with strong luster and full details on Monticello can attract strong demand from collectors completing their Jefferson nickel sets. While most of these coins will never be worth millions, A high-grade specimen or rare mint error could still bring a surprising premium at auction. Because of this, many enthusiasts recommend carefully checking every Jefferson nickel you find. You might discover a small treasure hiding. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the 2002 D. Jefferson nickel. Coin collecting is an exciting journey, and even small coins like this can carry fascinating history and surprising value. If you enjoyed discovering the story behind the nickel featuring Thomas Jefferson, be sure to keep checking your pocket change. You might find a rare and valuable coin waiting to be discovered. Happy collecting, and thank you for being part of the coin-loving community.